We had a follow-up to our big Cultivate Your Year live event that happened last Monday to help people walk through their Power Sheets prep work and to set goals for 2022. And this was just kind of a follow-up. And we had hundreds of friends there, and we got to bring them on screen and answer goal-setting questions in real time. It was really fun. So it went a little bit longer, but I'm here now, and I'm thrilled to talk to y'all about gift wrapping. It is one of my favorite pet hobbies, and we're just going to be covering a few basics today, but I think that they'll really help you enjoy gift wrapping even more this holiday season, and just have fun while doing something that we all need to do. So great. We are going to start by just talking about a few general tips, and then I'll show you a few ideas for embellishments that I like to use in my gift wrapping, and I would love to hear from you too. So I hope this is helpful, but I'll just start by saying, like, why even, have a live about gift wrapping or spend a lot of time wrapping gifts? Like, obviously we do it because, that's just what we do, but it's sometimes helpful to take a step back and think about why we do things. So when I think about wrapping gifts for the people that I love and spending a little time to make them maybe extra fancy, I think it's because we were all created to appreciate and love beauty. And I think when we can live into creating beautiful tactile experiences for the people we love, it helps imprint things in our memories, right? If something is kind of out of the ordinary, that tends to stick in our memories longer. And it really adds to the experience of being given a gift. It communicates to the person that I love you enough to spend time not only choosing a gift for you, but really creating a beautiful experience for you to open. That's, it's a way to show our care and our love for the people in our life. So if you keep that kind of framework in mind while you are, trudging through what can feel like, and, maybe something that takes a lot of time in a busy season, hopefully that might help reframe it a little bit for you. All right, so a couple general tips that I like to go by. A great look is to choose a solid patterned paper. So either like a solid white paper, a solid craft paper, silver or gold, or maybe even a color. Paper Source has really nice rolls of matte, colorful gift wrap that I really like. It's a nice weight for gift wrap, not too heavy, not too thin. And then craft paper you can get from a lot of stores, Walmart, Target, shipping supply store. They also often have a roll of white wrapping paper. So using that, and then you can add lots of fun embellishments to that, and then choosing maybe one pattern to add a little bit of extra like fun and zip to your, under your tree or on your table or whatever it might be. Of course, I would recommend the Cultivate wrapping sheets for that. This year we have an option with 3 different patterns in a sheet. You can use them for the holidays, but they're also great for all year round. So that's what I like to do. It kind of helps to streamline your supplies and your shopping, keeps things simple and relatively inexpensive. So that's first thing to start with. And then other supplies that you'll need for wrapping. Obviously, you need scissors. I highly recommend having both a regular utilitarian pair of scissors for cutting paper, and then a second pair of scissors specifically for cutting ribbon. Because when you're cutting ribbon, you want your scissors to be really sharp so they can make nice sharp cuts and your ribbon won't fray. And if you're cutting paper and ribbon with the same pair of scissors, the paper is going to dull your scissors over time. So set aside a special pair of scissors just for using on ribbon. A great way to do that is to tie just a little piece of ribbon onto the handle. That reminds you, first of all, that they are your ribbon scissors, so you don't cut them. And then also helps to communicate perhaps to other people in your household that these are the ribbon scissors, and make sure that they know that if they see the ribbon on it, only use that for ribbon. Tape. I like to use this Scotch gift wrap tape. It is obviously easy to use, but it kind of just disappears on the wrapping paper. So really any kind of Scotch tape is fantastic, but this one is their specific gift wrapping tape. And then white gift tags are another great, easy little item to have in your gift wrapping arsenal. You can get like a pack of a zillion on Amazon or whatever. And then a really fun addition is our letters and numbers pack. This is one of the sticker packs we have in the shop. And with this and your white tags, you can easily make really cute gift tags custom instead of buying, kind of a lot of individual ones. So that's just like, you can do things like that with Mary or Joy. And then this is just one with the name on it. And of course, the celebration sticker pack also has really fun seasonal stickers. So you can add those to your white gift tags to spruce them up. But that, again, it's a way to cut down on costs. You can make it flexible for any situation that you find yourself in. Great thing to have in your arsenal. And then all of these things that you have, in addition to your kind of embellishments, ribbon, all that stuff we're going to talk about in a minute, it's great to put that somewhere central. So it could be just in like a storage box. It could be in a little like plastic caddy, a tote bag, whatever it might be. But if you keep all that wrapping stuff together, it makes it really easy to pull out if you're going to be wrapping over several nights, right? If you don't want to sit down, if you don't have time to like sit down for several, an hour or more than that to wrap all of the gifts for all of your people at once, if you want to kind of do it little by little, then putting all those supplies together in one place makes that really easy to do. I like to wrap just like 2 or 3 gifts a night in the weeks leading up to Christmas. That keeps it fun for me. It allows me to spend a little extra time on each gift and make it really special. But if I have to go to all different parts of my house and gather all the supplies each time, that feels like a headache. So keeping it in one central like gifting tote location is a great way to do that. All right. So I am not going to go through like the very basics of like how to wrap a box neatly, how to tie a bow. Lots of tutorials on the internet for you. So you do not need me for that. But today I wanted to share just a few ideas of ways to embellish an already wrapped gift. So I have a bunch of wrapped gifts around here, and we're just going to go through them. So the first one is obviously a beautiful satin bow. It's like classic, my favorite probably way to wrap a gift. This is a 1.5 inch wide satin. I have a lot of colors of this. I also like the 7/8 width. It's a little bit thinner. This is a 7/8 width. And between those two, that is like usually all that I need for all different sizes of boxes, 1.5 and 7/8. And then, so you can find like double-faced satin like this in a lot of craft stores, but I would highly recommend not buying in a craft store and instead buying it online. My favorite resource is Paper Mart. They have like 50 different colors of ribbons, double-faced satin, which is like the nice version because then you have the satin, shiny satin on both sides of the ribbon and not just one. And you will get so much more for your money. So the rolls in a craft store are usually like 10-yard rolls. And these ones from Paper Mart are 50-yard rolls. And it's a lot less money per roll. Highly recommend it. I also reuse ribbon all the time. So I'm like that kind of weird person who like I give someone a gift, they unwrap it and I'm like, oh, are you going to keep that ribbon? I'm like, can I take it back? And if they want to keep it and reuse it themselves, that's fabulous. But if they are not going to reuse it, then I will take it back. I have a little jar on my desk that I keep all pieces of ribbon. So it's a really like, more eco-friendly way to reuse it. So just sit there. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to cut. This one's obviously already tied. But I'm going to show you, you can see I left the kind of tails unsnipped, and I'm going to show you how to make the double points end of a bow. I thought that was like maybe a little too basic for this, but then, sorry, Abby, I'm going to like shout you out here because we were getting ready for a photo shoot and she did not know how to make the little double snipped ends of the tails. And so I want to make sure that you know that if you don't already know it. So I have my ribbon scissors here. All that you do is take the end of your ribbon and you're going to fold it in half, hot dog way, as I like to say, not hamburger, hot dog. So you hold it like this, kind of hold it with your finger, and then you're just going to take your scissors and cut up at an angle. I wish I had an overhead camera to show you this, but this is what the end of the ribbon will look like after you cut it. And then your ribbon here, once you unfold it, will look like that. So it's lovely. And if you have your nice sharp scissors, it will not fray. So that is how you do it. You just fold it in half, ribbon in half, hold it with your fingers, and then cut up at an angle. So there you have it. Now I have 2 cute little ribbon tails, which look very nice. All right, so that's ribbon. Satin ribbon is like my go-to. Just buy like 1 or 2 colors of rolls from Paper Mart. 1.5 inch and 7/8 are my favorites. Okay, now if you are doing something like this, a fun way to make your ribbon wrapped package even more fun is to add an embellishment. So my 2 favorites are adding little ornaments. These are just, you can buy like, a pack of a lot of them for not very much in fun colors from someplace like Hobby Lobby or, Joann's, whatever. And then all you do is you kind of tie the double knot to, keep your ribbon on the package, and then take your item. Another really fun thing is to do jingle bells for this. You're just gonna take it, and you might need to like fold your ribbon in half to get it to fit through the hole of the ornament. Just slide it right onto your package. I hope that y'all are, it's great if you're watching live, but also if you are watching at home, maybe this evening, go ahead and pull out your wrapping stuff and just wrap along with me. I would love to be all together in a room drinking hot chocolate and wrapping our gifts together. And that's actually one of my other tips, is that I am a really big believer in doing kind of like the tedious or mundane tasks of life with friends. And I do love wrapping, but it kind of falls into that. I think it's such a fun thing to get some friends together and wrap gifts together. That way you can kind of borrow each other's supplies and get access to more different ribbons and papers than you want to buy on your own. And then it just makes the time, that you spend wrapping go quickly and get to catch up with friends while you're doing it. So anyways, I haven't kind of finished these tails off or anything, but it looks very cute with like the extra, fun detail on your gift. And then it's also an extra gift for your person. They now have cute little ornaments that they can either pass along or put on a tree or, a little bowl on their table or whatnot. So that's fun. Another idea, add to your satin or grosgrain ribbon or whatever, some ornaments that you can slide on or some jingle bells that you can slide on. Really fun ways to do that. All right, next idea, also ribbon-esque, is I started doing this a few years ago, and in addition to satin ribbon, I really love using yarn to embellish gifts. So this is like a big kind of chunky ball of yarn like this. And then I also have a cream one that I use a lot. This is a gray, like a really soft chunky gray one that I just got this year to add to my stash. I love this because it's really cheap. Ball of yarn is like less than $5. And this one is 43 yards. These ones are probably similar. I've had these two for several years and they still have tons of yarn in them. So I like this because you don't have to, sometimes when I'm gift wrapping, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's expensive, I don't want to use it. But this, you can just like go hog wild. And you can see this one, I've done a double wrap. So I like doubled the yarn up and then wrapped that and tied it. And it just adds like a really fun tactile, like cozy, warm, fun embellishment to your gift. So yarn, I highly recommend. You can find obviously yarn at like a craft store like Joann's or Michael's. And then just look through, there's all kinds of different like fun, there's ombre yarns, there's ones with like fuzzy fibers sticking out of them. I tend to like the just more simple ones, and I get kind of neutrals that work with a lot of different wrapping papers. But then this like goldish one has been a really fun addition for the last few years as well. So yarn is one of my favorite materials to use for gift wrapping. And also, again, like doubling up your like length that you're tying around your box is a fun way to just add abundance to your gift too. Okay, last suggestion for like a thing to wrap with is tulle. So this one, a friend actually wrapped a gift like this for me a few years ago. And I was like, oh, I love that. It's so brilliant. And this is, again, very similar to the yarn in that you get a ton of it on a spool. It's cheap, so you can just feel like you can go hog wild with it. I have this, for this one, I use like a double pink. They just look like this. They're a few dollars and they last for a really long time. I'm sure this is, I don't know, many yards. Again, for this to add like a little, because obviously tulle is like see-through. So I like to double it up so it adds a little more color and pizzazz. And then you can see I stuck candy canes in this one, just make it a little more holiday-esque. But again, you can buy those little Tulle spools at any craft store. They come in all different colors, and it's really fun. Not only for gifts, but I use them on things like gift bags to tie around the handle when I'm giving a gift or a new meal to a parent. Easter baskets, it's good for a lot of different things. So that's a great material to have in your arsenal as well. Okay, getting to the end here. I also think these are really fun. I don't use them that much, but my kids really like them. They're like little mini gift bows. And if I am putting these on a package, I'll usually do like a little constellation of 3 or 5 of them. And I think that is like a good reminder for a lot of gift wrapping, is that abundance just makes people feel loved. So even if it's these little tiny gift bows, putting on 3 or 5 of them just makes it feel like over the top and sparkly and fun and abundant. And that's how we want to feel when we're giving people gifts. So that's fun. Do things in multiples, not just once. And that kind of goes the same thing with like doing 2 colors of the tulle, doing the double wrap with the yarn. All right. And also I should say, I don't have any with me because I'm at the office, but in addition to candy canes and jingle bells and the ornaments like we talked about, obviously greenery is a really fun thing to add into your gifts as well. You can just kind of tuck a few, like snip off a little thing from your Christmas tree, or something outside, like a juniper bush or a rosemary sprig. Again, it just adds like a different dimension, something tactile. Maybe it smells good to your gift. And that's just really fun. It kind of engages more of their senses as they're opening the gift. Okay, last kind of idea for embellishing is using washi tape. Obviously, we love washi tape here. This year we have a gold and white option as well as a colorful option, something to fit every package. And there's so much fun things you can do with this. You can like Google it, go on Pinterest and find a lot more things. But here's just a few I like to do. This is just making a fun little bow with washi tape, which just is like delightful, right? You're not expecting to see a washi tape bow on your gift. So I think that's really fun. A lot of gifting is about delighting the people we love, and the way that you wrap it using unexpected materials or just seeing them in a new way can bring that delight to the gift giving experience. And then this one is also fun too. It's super simple. You're just basically creating a ribbon effect with washi tape. You could even combine the two and do, a bow on top of the ribbon-esque tape. But it's really fun and super simple. Anyone could do this. All right, friends, that's it for my gifting suggestions, or at least gift wrapping suggestions. I just want to highlight this week is the shipping deadline for Christmas delivery. So be sure to get in any order from the Cultivate shop that you still have your eyes on if you would like it to arrive before Christmas. The earlier, the better. I'm sure the gals in the comments will drop in the exact last day. But if you still have people on your list that you do not know what to get for, let's just make it easy. This is our new conversation card set. There's just a few left in the shop, and I think these are perfect for pretty much anyone. So if there's a person on your list, whether it's a sister-in-law, a friend, a teacher, a grandma, a mom, whatever it might be, this is it. Just like go for it. Don't overthink it anymore. This is great. You are done with gifting. If you are looking for more ideas, these tumblers are very fun. I think they're at a perfect price point for a teacher gift or a friend gift. And you could fill it with something if you wanted, like their favorite candy, a gift card, what have you. Lots of great options there. So that is one of my favorite gifting options in the shop right now. I feel like I pulled something else to share. Oh yes, my last suggestion. Obviously, there's many amazing things in the shop that would make perfect gifts for the people you love to help them cultivate what matters in their life. But the last kind of like no-brainer one, if you have someone who shares a Christian faith, then our Write the Word journals are perfect. I love it because it's an easy to give gift, but you can also make it personal to them. So we have lots of different themes to choose from: confidence, wisdom, renewal, hope, joy, fruit of the Spirit. So you can choose something that is perfect for her in the season that she's in, and that will just make it feel like you really thought about her intentionally when you chose the gift, which you did. You can even write like a little note on the inside to get her started. I just think it's a lovely gift idea. So again, if you're stuck, like, let's just make the decisions, people. This is the time. Don't want to let it linger any longer. Conversation cards, Tumblr, write the word journal. You're set. You're welcome. And now you know how to wrap it. So there you have it. I hope that was helpful. Have fun with it. Gift giving and gift wrapping is supposed to be fun. Carve out some time this afternoon, in the weeks ahead. Maybe invite a friend to do it with you if you're able to. And I hope you have a really fun time blessing the people that you love and that this was helpful. So thanks for joining, friends, and happy gift wrapping.